Hello Internet, this is Kala, and welcome to something that isn't a roguelike, or a roguelike at all. This is Minecraft. That's probably fairly obvious to you. Anyway, so this is the Michael Mines fan server. It is public, available at mc.michael.com. And for those of you that don't know, Michael is very well respected and very prolific and very wonderful YouTuber and live streamer, big member of the Minecraft community, and he created this public server for people to play on, and so I am here. I've been playing on this server for a while now, maybe about a month or so, and I haven't been getting to record, and I feel really bad about that, because I keep meaning to, and I keep telling people I will, and then I don't, and that's very terrible. Anyway, this is my current build. It's pretty derpy, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. It's, you know, uses all of the kinds of wood that are easy to get, some lapis that was gifted to me, lots of glass. For those of you curious, the texture pack I am using is known as a Redcraft. It is the 32 by 32 pixel version. There are more high definition versions, but I like this one, and so it is mine. There's a lot of people with a lot of builds above me, and I have other reasons, so I will probably end up moving out of here eventually, but that's for a long time. I'm probably going to stick around here for now. So, first, free noms. So many cookies! All of the cookies. And once 1.4 came out, pumpkin pie. Nom! So, it's pretty empty in here. I do plan to put furniture. There used to be a snow golem here, but he kept escaping, so I'm just going to take that down. And yes, I'm using a shovel to take down wood products. It's fortune and efficiency. It's okay. It's okay. Anvil. Everyone needs one. The dire treasures, which we will get back to. Some crazy water lights. I put in the glowstone, and then later on Nuclear Zebra, who is a moderator on the server, decided to give me some floating blocks of water. I don't know. Crazy. This is my little patio garden out here. It has a little bit of pretty much every kind of thing you can grow, other than potatoes and carrots, because I built this in 1.3. So we have some wheat, both of the kinds of flowers, some reeds, some cocoa, pumpkins and melons, shrooms, and trees. And one thing that is kind of cool is that if you just go up here, you can get on the vines, if you're not as derpy as I am. Hold on. I need to go back up there. No? Maybe? Oh no. No, you can't climb. I had such hope. Anyway, you can, in fact... I was able to do this earlier today very easily, and now I've lost it. It makes me feel bad. But, let's see if I can... it's not as easy to catch either, but... there we go. So now we're up here in the trees. Great, nice view of the area around here. This is a nameless village, let's see, about 2,000 and change blocks from spawn. Max Attack and Oscar 57 are the two sort of mayors, as it were. They're usually the ones to assign plots, and the rest of us is sort of built around that. And they have some crazy stuff going on up there, which we'll have to check out later. But yeah, so they gave me this plot when I first entered the server, and I've been using it ever since, and I'm very grateful to them. But anyway, Max figured out that you could do this after I put in the vines. So I'm up here, and now I can jump here, and actually, with a bit of daring do... No! You can't can actually get on that roof. I'm doing it wrong, but you can. It's actually completely, totally doable. But it's one of those things. Yes! Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, that made me feel good. Anyway, so yeah. This is my derpy little place. It's not much to look at, but it is mine. I plan to build something more epic in the future, partially because of those dire treasures, which I'll show you in just a second. But while we're standing here, staring at the chicken head, let me introduce myself a bit. So, I'm Kawa. I am 24 years old. I live in New York City. I studied mathematics. I want to do math for a living. I'm working on getting there. Right now, I work for a small not-for-profit, doing sort of menial IT gopher type tasks. It's not much of a living, but it's something, and it's fun in a weird way, because I love the organization itself. So, it has its perks. Anyway, my plan for this LP is just to show random goings-on, maybe do some building of my next big project, show my interactions with others on the server, and maybe occasionally vent about my real life. So it's sort of somewhere between a blog or vlog and a real Minecraft Let's Play. Because let's face it, a lot of the best Minecraft Let's Plays are like that anyway, where you just get to know people through the power of video games. And this is really hypnotizing and really pretty. Yay. Let me get down. Whoop. Aw. I have never met Dragon King, even though I live across the street from them. That's kind of weird. This is Max's. So many eggs. All the eggs, all the lapis. Oh god. That's the sewage out, but there's a secret passage down here. If I can get to it across the current. I know currents are a little wonky in 1.4. This is his storage. I can't access any of it because we play on Craft Bucket and such things would happen. But there's also enchanting tables here, which is very handy, and anvils, which I dare not use. Okay. Outwards. But yeah, I like this town quite a bit. It's got some very nice people and some very interesting builds. I spend a lot of my time, when not collecting my own resources, I spend my time out over there, where there are cows and chickens for people to use, as well as farms. And on my own build, I have a couple of little things of my own. So, let's go look at that real quick. Going down. This is my storage. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Meat. Why is there Snowball here? What the heck? Zombie meat. Plants. Except for reeds and paper and sugar. Bones and bone meal. Some eggs. More eggs. Baked goods. Nether wart. Random hostile mob drops. So spider eyes and gunpowder and string and blaze rods. There is a blaze farm on the server. And ender pearls and so on. Passive mob drops. Slime balls, leather, feathers, ink. Potions. Just one lonely splash potion of harming right now. Totally random stuff. Mostly semi-redstone-y stuff, so rails and mine carts and a redstone torch, pistons. This glistering melon for no reason at all. Flint. Item frames, books, levers, yep. Tools. Many diamond tools which were gifted to me over the days and years, which I'm very grateful for. Buckets and such, flint and steel. Weaponry. Again, a lot of this is gifts, and again, I'm very grateful. This one in particular was by Wanabongo, named for me, which is very sweet. and this one I named myself. This one is the Beast Slayer, and it is for animals harvesting. This one is the Wai Blade, and it is for, like, actual hostile mob killing. So that's that. Armor, it's not much. Wool, which I have very little of, and probably should get more of. Other completely random various things, jack-o'-lanterns, glowstone, snow. I'm working on collecting snow at the moment. Ore of many kinds. Not much diamonds. Very sad. It's very hard to get diamonds on this server. I probably should sell some of my iron, but for something I need all of it, so very hesitant. Very hesitant. Wood and wood products. The 3 big types, and I do have some jungle wood, but not a whole ton, so saving that for a rainy day. Stone products, mossy cobble, stone stairs, stone bricks, all those good stuff. Wood products, signs and charcoal and whatnot. Dirt, and mycelium and grass. Cobble, 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 everyone has a cobble chest. And sand and gravel and sandstone. So, yeah, that's my stuff. There are furnaces all down here, which is handy, and there's also crafting benches. That block of water behind that brewing stand is actually an infinite part of an infinite water spring, so I can just pull from there whenever I need water. Obviously, there's also my actual brewing stand, which currently has awkward potions in it. And then down here, we have an attempt at semi-automated farming. Gourds on this side. Some netherwort. And all of these guys on this side. Carrots, potatoes, wheat. A random snow golem wandering around. I sometimes pick up the snow and harvest that. I have never actually harvested with the dispensers while the snow golem has been in there. You want to see what happens? Let's see what happens. Oh! He died. Poor guy. Sorry. Oh yeah, and that cocoa pushed the same time that's pushed. Because I'm silly like that. I probably should put a pulse lengthener on this thing so I don't have to push it twice. But, lazy. Lazy cow is lazy with her redstone. Anyway, down here was going to be my pride and joy. This thing was meant to have squid in it. It was meant to be sort of an aquarium of sorts. I liked to call it the cephalopod's garden. You know, there's reeds inside and magically still around fire. Actually, it's protected by the glass and so on and so forth. The problem is, this would work if it was built somewhere else. The problem is that I live next to the water. And so all the squid are spawning out there instead of in here, which is very sad face. And it's raining. Of course it's raining because it's a server even tangentially related to a Mindcracker. Therefore it's raining. It's raining all the time. But yeah, this giant body of water is why I can't ever spawn squid down there. Which is sad. But, I'll probably recreate that in much better style elsewhere at some other point. And speaking of, let me reveal why I keep saying I'm going to move from here, even though I've spent like 15 minutes introducing you to it. The Dire Treasures from yesterday, November 3rd. So Dire is Dire Dwarf, a well-known YouTuber and streamer, and he visited the server on November 3rd and played a couple of rounds of roulette. Basically, everyone on the server who was on and could get to him could get random items. Things that you couldn't get in-game, things that are hard to get in-game, like diamond ore, or they just get lots of XP, and occasionally there are a few troll prizes, you know, potions of poison, that kind of thing. And I made out like a bandit. Let's look. There's another star here. Wither skeleton and a wither skeleton skull. These guys don't even spawn in the server to prevent griefing. But I have this, and I plan to use it. I actually want to make a really epic and awesome parkour course that uses the jump boost of a fully powered beacon, but I don't really have any ideas on how I do that. I'm starting to do my research. I'm very intrigued to see what's next, but yeah, I haven't looked into that quite yet. I will soon though. The cobwebs will also come in handy for that. I might put in elements like dropper maps, if you've ever seen those. So that'll be fun. Sponges are kind of interesting. They actually do work in bucket, so they do absorb source blocks. Actually, let's play with that for a minute. Pigman spawner and some magma cream, just cuz. But let me show you what this sponge does, because it's really freaky, and I want to figure out a way to use it in an interesting way. Tool chest, empty bucket. I knew I had a, yeah, my full bucket's over here. Some of my stuff might be all mixed up. Yep. Let's put that back too. Water. Okay. So let's demonstrate, shall we? Right up here. So that source block's up there, right? It's up there in that corner. All fine and dandy, right? Enter sponge. Watch what happens. And this whole area is flooded. And all of these blocks are not source blocks because that's the source up there, and there's only one source, right? Enter sponge. Source is gone. These are all still here. These are flowing water blocks without a source. Now, here's the thing. If you place blocks, they stick. And update, they leave. It's like they figure out suddenly that there's no source. It's very weird, but I'm very intrigued. And I really want to figure out some way to use it. Like epic waterfalls or something? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and for those of you worried that the stuff isn't in my ender chest, on this server, we have locked chests by default. So, it's very convenient that way. So, yeah. The dire treasures are safe. Do not worry. This is empty. I have a jukebox. It has far in it, which is the only... No, it has ward. This is the only record I've been able to farm so far. I'd love to be able to farm more records, but I'm very bad at it. Still, it is what it is. Don't really like this song. Far is my favorite, to be honest with you. But it is kind of nice to have around. So, yeah, I've been talking for about 20 minutes and I haven't really talked about myself at all. Other than my name and age and location. But yeah, I want to do math one day, so sometimes I will talk about mathy things. I like video games, obviously, especially independent games and roguelikes. With the occasional weakness for RPGs like Pokemon. I have been really into anime and manga for an extremely long time, but my tastes are less than conventional. They tend to be more intellectual than your average and more strange than your average, I guess. I like supernatural elements, and I like things that make me think, and I like things that, you know, give me questions to ponder and great characterizations. What else? I'm engaged to be married to a lovely person. My fiance is awesome and a badass and will be a wonderful mad scientist of mad science. Haha. And by that I mean evolutionary biology. And I have a block of ice on my head. And I'm not going to tell you how that happened. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You're not going to know. You're never going to know about the block of ice on my head. Until I die. If I die, especially if I die on camera, then you will find out why I have a block of ice on my head. But not until then. Well, someone might tell you, but that would be very mean of them. Anyway, diamond armor. Speaking of anime, if you are able to identify what my skin is of, let me get a few shots of it. Even with the ice on my head, you are officially awesome. So F1, F5. So there's the back. I haven't fixed the sides. I need to go do that. Yes, this is a custom skin. So there's the back. There's the front. If you are able to figure out what the skin is of, you get internet points. The points don't matter, but they're internet points anyway. And you know, I really want to make terrible jokes about giving people the cold shoulder. Yeah. I have a block of ice on my head. Yep. It's a thing. It's happened. Let me see. Oh, F1. That's why. Anyway. So, yeah. I eventually plan to use that nether star and make that beacon and make that awesome. But I'm going to need more resources to do that, and I can't really get that here. So, oh well. I'll figure that out sooner or later. At any rate, I don't think I have much else to say, and I've been recording for about 22 minutes now, and you're probably really tired of watching me walk around in circles. So I'm going to cut it off here for now. If you have any questions you want to ask me, if you want to have me talk about anything specific, if you want to see any other Pearson's builds on the server, let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.